my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my Vibey Lit Abundant YouTube channel. For those of you guys that are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and over here on this Vibey Lit Abundant YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick-a-card readings, collective readings just like this one here today, and other spiritual related videos, all right? So if that is something that interests you, you would like to continue to see me and my energy, definitely be sure to subscribe. Join this beautiful lit growing family over here on the YouTube. And while you are subscribing, be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister post future videos like so. You already mother freaking know. Let's get it. Let's go. Period. Hello, family. Oh my goodness. It's been a minute. How is everybody doing? Listen, Mercury retrograde just started, and Shonnetta Bug Pop 67 is back in the motherfucking building. Can I get a year? Drop year in the comments. I missed you guys so much. I was just focusing on taking a much needed vacation, a much needed break, just to tune in and check in with myself, vibe with myself for a little bit, purging, cleansing, clearing energies. You already know the vibes, but I'm happy to be back in motion. And I just want to start this reading because, this is going to be like a little energy check-in, 1111 portal. Let's just see what messages Spirit wants to communicate, one wants to be heard, one wants to be honored and brought to light. I'm excited for that. But before we get into the messages, okay, I just want to thank everybody that checked in on me, everybody that sent me love, everybody that messaged me, going on different platforms of mine, TikTok, Instagram, motherfucking Twitter or X or whatever you call it. Like, for real, you guys are really sweet. And for those of you that even posted on the community tab on the YouTube channel, or you just been commenting on old videos, like, where you at, girl? Like, it didn't go unnoticed, and I definitely felt the energetic love. So I just wanted to give some love and spread some love, and thank you guys so much, so kindly. But yeah, I just am like super smiley right now. I'll be back live soon, so y'all can see my pretty face. But I was like, let's vibe into it, because I was like, how do I even want to pop back up on the channel? It's been like a whole 2 months. Like, who is she? But I just felt like this is the vibe. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some tarot. So Spirit, tune me into the collective of viewers that will be clicking on this video, that will be watching this video, that will be tuning in for a message. Spirit, please connect me with the collective of viewers that has clicked on this video, that will be clicking on this video, that will be tuning in. What needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to light? The 1111 portal, Spirit. What overall collective messages do you have? Period. Ace of Swords. And immediately when this card popped out, the channeled song, it's called Free Mind by Thames. Is that how you pronounce her name? Tems? But the song is definitely called Free Mind. That immediately just like shot across my third eye, like the name of the song. But if you've never listened to it, I'll put it in the pinned comment, in the not in the description box, in the comment section. But that song might have some resonance to you at this time, or there could be messages that Spirit is trying to communicate with you through that song. I know for me personally, music is a really big way that Spirit communicates to me. I love music. So with that being said, this could also be like a specific message for somebody that's like a music lover, whether you make music, you've been taking a break from creating music, or maybe this could, music is big, music is significant. So I definitely feel like I'm tuning into a music lover, or somebody that, Spirit likes to communicate to you heavily through music, or maybe you're being called to get back on that path of creating your own music or producing music, or there's something to that. But also, aside from the musicians that are watching this video, I feel like this could be a message for any sort of creative content, or whatever content that you do create, or something that it's like you have to use your creative energy and channel that and put it into something and share that. And there's a message of focusing on setting intentions to get a surge of energy to do so. And I'm looking at the garden here, and it makes me think of like planting seeds, watering your seeds, tending to them, giving them sunlight so you can see it grow. So I feel like this could be a future prediction or upcoming prediction, or even just confirmation if you've recently planted seeds. But it is the 1111 portal. I'm going to be posting this later in the evening, but nonetheless, still the message has found you for a divine reason. So definitely take the guidance that's coming through here. But I feel like Spirit is calling us all to plant seeds, positive seeds of growth, positive seeds of change, positive seeds of new beginnings is something that I'm feeling here. There's also a message about letting the light in. So whether this is, opening your blinds, letting the sunlight come in, letting the, even opening the actual window, letting fresh air in, or whether this is like letting the light back in on a deeper level, like within yourself, getting back to your roots is something else that Spirit is saying, getting back to, where you started or where it all began, or something that it was like a routine, like something that you did at one point and it brought you structure, it brought you stability. Maybe you may have fallen off of that wave, or you need to get back into that wave here. But the 1111 portal, I feel like Spirit is heavily speaking about getting back into this. One energy is about starter energy, new beginnings, all right? Taking the first step. So this reading could also be, Spirit's like, use this reading as confirmation or a sign, a synchronicity. Publish your creative projects as well with the Page of Cups. Somebody watching this, you could be very poetic, very influential, very inspirational, inspiring with your words, or the way that you communicate, the way that you speak, the way that you sing, the way that you dance, the way that you dress, the way that you are. It's simply your essence here. But I was getting a message about somebody having the special sauce, and it's just like, share it with your community with the Chariot here. I'm also getting a message about homecoming. So this is like a message about 1111 portal helping people come back to themselves, or a homecoming, or again, I'm getting a message about getting back to your roots. A lot of earth energy with the Queen of Pentacles back of the deck. So there is a big message about, whenever you watch this, after this message is over, after this reading is over, there's a need to get out a piece of paper. There's a need to go in your notes app, however you want to do it, because everybody's vibrating at different frequencies. Somebody watching this could have so much energy that they're going to be like, yeah, I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to get a new journal. I'm about to get some, pens and stickers and, all the stuff to make a whole new planner, and other people watching this, you might only have enough energy to just literally open the notes app and start writing down some stuff that's been on your mind. Both of those are great. Both of those are beautiful, but there's a message about just writing down your intentions, writing it, but also speaking about it. This deck that I'm using, the Santissima Morte deck, very beautiful. The imagery, this card always makes me think of ancestors, the spirits that walk with us, the spirits that guide us, that bless us, that protect us. So maybe there's also a need to go to, the altar, or to just in prayer anywhere. Actually, somebody watching this, like, you could specifically connect with the divine, connect with source, connect with your spirit team a lot when you're on the road, when you're in the car, when you're driving, that's your alone time. But Spirit is wanting you to actually have a conversation, have a conversation with your spirit team, or have a conversation with Spirit and speak about what it is that you are wanting to create, what it is that you're wanting to come to fruition in your life over the next 3 to 6 months is what I'm hearing here. All right. And the sky is the limit. Okay. Actually, there's no limits. So don't lowball your manifestations. Don't lowball your dreams. Because it's like, she's looking up. And I feel like that's also just another side message that Spirit wants to be spoken is, things are looking up, or keep your head up as well. This is also a powerful message with the Three of Cups of this is a good time to, surround yourself with high vibrational people that make you laugh, people that make you smile, or surround yourself with activities or projects that make you feel good, watching funny shows or watching series that makes you like you genuinely enjoy it. Or this could even be getting into some sort of hobby or picking this back up. There's a lot of references towards past energy, previous things that you have once done that you may have fallen off of with a little bit, because Mercury is now retrograde, right? So getting back to it, what is it that you've been feeling like, okay, I want to get back to it, right? Me speaking from experience, or, just using myself as an example, I've been wanting to get back to the YouTube, right? So I was like, fuck it, let's go. I'm doing it. I'm going all the way. Okay. But Dang. But it's also a powerful message with this 1111 portal. And again, this is a timeless reading though. Whenever you watch it, trust that the message found you for a divine reason. Spirit wants you to immediately after this reading, write down a list of what it is that you are creating, what it is that you are conjuring up, what it is that you dream of, what it is that you desire. Write that down. That's the first step. And then diving deeper, like start speaking it, like actually like use your voice, speak it out, okay? And speak as if it's already come. Like, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm surrounded by loving friends and a beautiful lover. I'm so happy and grateful that everything is falling into place for me. I'm so happy and grateful that my body is healing. I'm so happy and grateful that I look so freaking good. You know, I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe. I love every day that I wake up and look in the mirror and it looks so beautiful. Okay. These are just examples, but I definitely feel like doing this, you're going to be seeing results. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups here. And I also feel like there's just a side message for the collective. It's like, you deserve your happy ending. It's also a message of, you know, not letting previous endings or previous situations, heartbreak, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Don't let this past energy keep you in a funk. You know, get out of your head and get into your heart. We have the Swords energy here. And then we have the heart, the emotions, the feelings. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Scorpio season is slowly but surely coming to a close, okay? Then we're going to be shifting over into Sagittarius season. So we're going to be feeling like more of a pick-me-up energy. But the rest of the Scorpio season, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to focus on, of course, feeling, because you got to feel to heal. You can't just run from the feelings or, you know, drown them out. Eventually, at some point, they're going to come to the surface and they need to be addressed. You know, so what have you been running from? Maybe this is also a message about writing, a letter to whoever or whatever broke your heart, okay? Whether you send a letter or whether you just burn that bitch, you know what I'm saying? But there's a need for release. You know, the 10 of Swords is like, at some point, you have to free yourself from this mental prison. You have to free yourself from, you know, that heaviness. All right. So if you're watching this and you have been feeling weighed down mentally, or you've just been carrying all of your responsibilities, all of your worries, all of your sorrows, just everything just in your head and not really speaking about it, not really doing anything about it, not really, you're just letting it sit there. Like Spirit's like, we need to let this out. We need to write about it. We need to channel these emotions into something, right? Like finding a healthy channel, a healthy medium, something that we can put all of that energy into. So a lot of people, they write their best songs when they're, you know, heartbroken or when they just went through some really heavy shit. And then so much beauty comes out of that. Like an example that's coming to my mind is when Queen Naja went through that whole thing with, you know, her ex-husband, and, you know, it was sad, he cheated on her or whatever. I don't know their situation, but I do remember that she wrote a song about it, and her career, her dreams, everything just came about after she channeled that energy. So that's just an example. So like, if you have been going through something, Spirit is like, okay, this is a powerful time to meditate and reflect on what's outlet can you use to channel that. You know, is it going to the gym? Is it going on daily walks? Is it, you know, creating content? Is it, you know, starting like a humongous, like 5,000 piece puzzle? I don't know, like something that you can pour into, right? I don't know, just things to think about. Pick up a new hobby like baking, okay? Rearranging, redecorating. Or somebody watching this, you could be like, honestly, like currently rebuilding yourself. Like I'm hearing rebrand, okay? So, any other messages, Spirit, with the tarot? Any other messages? Any other messages for my collective here? Anything else? Yeah, 7 of Wands in reverse. Spirit wants you to know that whatever blockages or stagnant energy that you have been feeling, blockages, stagnant energies, this could be spiritual blockages as well with the Suit of Wands, fire. You know, I feel like these blockages are currently being removed. Or again, if you feel like you've been heavily in a blocked off energy, do what you need to do. Okay, set those intentions to remove those blocks. Maybe this is your sign to do like a blockbuster or road opener, okay, but I'm getting blockbuster energy here. But 7 of Wands in reverse. This is also a message about letting go or finding a healthy channel to release anger, frustration, and stress. Yeah. There is active energy. Knight of Wands. So this could be like hiking, again, gym, walks, but there's a need for like physical activity. A lot of the collective right now going through humongous transitions. It's like sometimes we have to go through endings, we have to go through shortcomings, we have to go through sorrow, loss, or pain, heartache to get to the other side, to get to all of this success. You know, it makes me think of like, again, like the reference of, you know, Queen, she got her heart broken. That was very painful, but look what came out of that. And I guarantee you, you know, a lot of like 9 times out of 10, you know, people will be like, I'm grateful that I went through that, because if I hadn't have gone through that hardship or that roadblock, damn, I wouldn't be in this very exact position right now. You know, what is it? The burnt toast theory? You know, like the toast being burnt, or you losing your keys, or, you know, these little, you know, minor setbacks. In the moment, it's annoying, it's frustrating, it's really like aggravating. But then whole time, fast forward, you realize like, damn, that needed to happen. Okay, so take it slow, give yourself grace, check in with yourself, check in with your mind. You know, get out of your mind, get into your heart as well. That is something that keeps coming through here. Now, this was also a little oracle card that was sitting on my desk table. And I feel as though maybe this message might resonate with somebody that's listening. So we all go through periods of not meditating, not recording dreams, not feeling like doing inner work, getting bored, tired, frustrating, eating crap food. At these times, just meditate for a minute, record a feeling or one symbol from a dream, or just write about not remembering your dreams. Eat a celery stick dipped in chocolate. This phase will pass. So wherever you're currently at on your journey right now, okay, whether you are, you know, at an ultimate high, whether you're in the middle, whether you're just getting by, or whether you're at a really low space. You know what I'm saying? This too shall pass, and just know that you're in the middle of a beautiful, powerful, profound, transformative turn in your life. To be honest with you, like, I'm looking at this crib. The crib is empty, but her belly is big. She's about to give birth to something beautiful. So just keep that in your mind, okay? And, you know, also, you know, just because I know, like, I just know it. I just know it. I just have a feeling. You know, sometimes in life when you're dealing with like 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. So once again, you know, somebody watching this, maybe you recently got, you know, betrayed. You got your heart broken. You got backstabbed. Or life has just been, you know, as I always say, whooping your fucking ass. Whatever it is. 10 of Swords, just feeling like ultimately mentally drained, zapped of energy, numb, depleted, exhausted. In those moments, we tend to isolate ourselves, right? We tend to isolate ourselves, or we tend to get in our mind and we say, oh, nobody gives a fuck, nobody cares. When that may or may not be true. You know, most of the times it's not true. There's, you know, there's a lot of people that love and care about you, right? But I know there's that one comment that might pop up, well, Shonnette, I don't have anybody, you know? And if that's the case, like, I'm sending you a lot of love, because that's definitely not easy, okay? A lot of love. But no, I love you, boo. Okay? But so when we get in these energies, we tend to isolate. And when you're in isolation, it's like, you know, other people don't get an opportunity to speak life into you or pour into you. And I feel like Spirit wants me to communicate this message. You're doing amazing. You're doing beautiful. Look at all that you have already overcome. Even if you feel like, you know, it's one thing after the next, you know, bullshit after the next or whatever, just know, like, you have been making progress. Slow progress, you know, itty bitty progress is better than no progress. So you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself time. And most importantly, you have to speak life into yourself. Okay. Ace of Swords. That's the ultimate message here. Ace of Swords. What thoughts have you been entertaining? What, you know, internal dialogue have you been having with yourself? Has it been positive self-talk, or has it been a little bit, you know, negative? Like, let's be real, let's be honest, let's be clear and transparent. That's what the Ace of Swords is about. It's about being truthful. You know, you can lie to everybody else, but at the end of the day, you can't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so how have you been speaking to yourself? And then on a deeper note, how have you been viewing life's challenges that's been popping up? Are you like, okay, this might be, tricky, but you know what? I'm bigger and better than any challenge. I can get through this. I can do this. Or have you been like saying like, oh, fuck my life. Only bad shit happens. For real, because you just got to check in with yourself sometimes. And even if you have been on a not so positive outlook on things, all it takes is a little shift of momentum. I feel like Spirit wants me to keep saying that so it can really process, because that's what this is all about. A shift in the momentum, okay? A shift in the pace. It's something to that. Okay, a little switch up of energy is all that's needed. Sometimes it's like, change the hairstyle, change the hair color, change the nail color, switch something up. Sometimes that's what you need. And exactly, I'm going to say this from experience as well. In those moments of just feeling like it's like the same old, you're not seeing the results, shift the furniture, rearrange, whether you have your own place or whether you just, have a room in somebody else's space, whatever, wherever you lay your head, shift the furniture, shift it around, move the bed, move the dresser, move the mirror, move the couch, move it all, move it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Move it. And most importantly, get rid of, cut ties with it, get rid of reminders of the heartbreak, get rid of, if it's a person, get rid of their stuff, give it back to them, burn it, who cares, get rid of it. Okay. And then, just because it's popping in my head, a little inside joke that I had going on with my friends. It was a TikTok going around, and she was showing off her nails, and she was like, these are comment it down below, I forgot what, some sort of wife, the nails, she had the French tips, the old school ones, and she was like, and just so we're clear, I talked to your father, there'll be no Mario Kart, no Debbie cakes, and don't even ask me to have friends over. So yeah, y'all, 3 of Cups, that's that message about laugh. You just laugh. Okay, switch it up. If you've been eating a lot of Debbie cakes, say, you know what, no Debbie cakes, because Shonetta's Bug 567 said so. Absolutely no Debbie cakes. Don't even ask, okay? But no, for real, y'all. We're gonna end this reading. This was a beautiful, how do I even call it? Me merging back into the flow of being on YouTube. Definitely comment, like, drop me some love, drop me some comments, y'all, okay? Because I was really in my head, I was like, well, what video do I post? I don't know what to post first. Like it's giving that meme, like, hey, how y'all doing? I know you know what I'm talking about. Like, I've been gone for so long. But okay, much needed. But Spirit, can we close out this reading? What crystal wants to communicate with us all here, Spirit? What crystal, Spirit, has a message for us? Oh yeah, y'all. Oop, there we go. Whoop, there it is. Look at this. We have Ruby, and what do you know? This is my birthstone. Dang, how sweet. But I was gonna say, I'm sipping some chamomile tea. Okay, for those that was curious. So Ruby, follow your bliss. Ruby is the crystal for passion, and zoisite, the green, is for the heart chakra. Combined, this crystal reminds you to follow the passions of your heart. By following your bliss, you will always have the inspiration and drive to fulfill your destiny. Ding, 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 ding. The universe will send the appropriate experiences and opportunities your way. The affirmation, so as we spoke about the intention, speaking it, writing it, this affirmation came out for a divine reason. So I recommend for all of us, including myself, to start reciting this, to start speaking this, period. As I follow my bliss, all doors open for me. Wonderful opportunities come my way. As I follow my bliss, all doors open for me. Wonderful opportunities come my way. And we'll do one more. Golden quartz. So this is success here. Okay. Quartz opens up the crown chakra, connecting you to your higher self, and the color gold promotes abundance and success. Golden quartz helps you to recognize the golden treasure that you truly are. When you can see your divinity and know that you deserve the highest and best, you can create success in every area of your life. Affirmation: I connect with my higher self before I take action. When I do so, everything I touch brings abundance and success. So this crystal just wants to remind us all of our greatness, whether somebody or a situation or what have you tries to come along and, throw dirt. The thing is like, they throw dirt on the seed, they throw dirt on the flower, not knowing it's a beautiful rose, the rose that grows from concrete type energy. All you got to do is smoky quartz. Breathe that shit off, okay? Detoxification. Final message: are there unhealthy things in your life, habits, behavior, food, people that do not serve your highest good? This stone can help you release them. Smoky quartz facilitates detoxification on all levels. It helps ground out negative energy and raise it to a higher vibration. Smoky quartz also absorbs electromagnetic frequencies from microwaves, cell phones, and computers. And the affirmation here: as I detoxify and release things of a lower frequency, I raise my vibration so only positive energy surrounds me. So this would also be a powerful time to do a good cleansing, whether you just, do a light cleansing or a deep, thorough cleansing, or you just connect with smoky quartz. I know smoky quartz is a very common crystal, and I feel like that's a heavy hitter. You should always have cleansing crystals: black tourmaline, smoky quartz, hematite. Have those bad boys on standby. Okay, very powerful. But smoky quartz also helps to ground and center. So spiritual homework, you guys. Ding, ding, ding. Spiritual homework. I feel like the biggest takeaways from this reading here: ground and center, switch up the tempo, switch up the pace, allow yourself to authentically, genuinely have fun, to laugh, to feel, to sing. Oh my gosh, do some karaoke. Even if you feel like you're not a good singer, who cares? Okay. And yeah, speak life, speak love, speak positivity, believe into yourself, plant those positive seeds of intentions, and remind yourself that you are that HBIC. Okay, head bitch in charge, period, poo. Okay. And finally, you guys, before I end the video, I just want to remind you, there'll be absolutely no Debbie cakes. Okay, don't even try it. I talked to your father. But no, for you guys, this was so beautiful. I want to stay on here and talk forever and ever and ever, but I gotta end the video here. So be sure to thumbs up this video if this resonated with you. Okay, comment down below, send me some love. I miss talking to you guys. Let's talk in the comments. All right, and comment some video suggestions as well, so I can put that on my little to-do list, so we can get the vibes going, so we can keep the good vibes going. Okay, and again, thank you everybody for all your love, the positive energy, the support. I felt it 1,000%. Okay, but I will see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Okay, you take extra good care. Peace.